Alright, let's move on to the eyes. So first, like always, prime your eyes. I'm using Urban Decay's Primer Potion, which in my opinion is the best primer in the whole world, but you use whatever you have or whatever you like. And today's makeup is only going on the lid and a tiny bit on the lower lash line, but that's pretty much just going to be eyeliner anyhow, so just keep this on the lid. And the reason why I emphasize that is because we're using a somewhat like glittery eyeshadow today, a metallic one, and you don't want this to get fallout and kind of like settle all over your eyes. So next we're going to take, I don't know why I'm doing that. Next we're going to take a cream shadow, and basically you just want to use a shadow that complements whatever color you're using. So I'm using this kind of burnt red purple color to use with this burnt orange, but just use any cream shadow that flatters the color you're using. And if you don't have a cream shadow that flatters, like a white or beige or like a tan would work perfectly. But just get some of this product on your finger and then just apply it all over your lid. The reason why we used a primer before we applied the cream product is cream products are awesome, but they can have a tendency to get all creasy on you, and we don't want that. So the primer is just to make sure everything settles fine. And as you can see, just patting it on the eye like immediately blends everything out. Like it's a finished look right away. It's awesome. But we're just kind of setting up the space for this eyeshadow that we're going to apply. And this cream eyeshadow is actually slightly metallic on its own, which is cool, but if your eyeshadow is not metallic, don't worry about it. Your metallic eyeshadow will do the job just fine. And you can literally use any color for this look, for like whatever metallic eyeshadow you have. Just go ahead and use that. And then we're going to take a tiny bit more, and we're gonna keep this on close to the lash line, excuse me, but just on your lid. And it's going to look, oop, the sun. It's going to look like this. And we're blending this up with our finger just like slightly past the crease, just to kind of give like a nice blended effect, but we're not really putting color up there, if that makes sense. And then because of my eye shape, I'm going to extend this out just a tad, because like you guys know in my other videos, I have kind of close set eyes, so I like to extend them just a bit, but you put it on wherever you feel comfortable. And then I'm going to apply this just on the outer edges of my lower lash line. And the reason why I'm doing this is because you really should always put something on your lower lash line. I know it might seem dramatic, but it really just softens everything and makes everything come together. But this is the only thing we're applying on the lower lash line. We're not going to apply this burnt color there. Okay, so my eyeshadow is a loose pigment, which means I have to be really careful with how I apply it, because the fallout could be seriously crazy. So this is the color I'm using today. It's just an orange metallic color. It's really pretty. It is like a sparkle though. It's not like a pure metallic. If you can see that. I hate that it's like, there we go. You can see that. Gorgeous. But because it's loose, like I said, I have to be really careful, and that's also why I applied a cream base for this to stick onto. So I'm just going to pick up a tiny bit of this on my brush, just like this, and I'm just going to pat it on. And this like glitter color, as soon as you pack it on, it immediately makes it look like a metallic like foil. It's gorgeous. And just pretty much put this all over your lid. Just don't put it up into your crease, because we want that cream shadow that we blended up there to shine through. We don't want to cover everything, because then it just looks like you have like a blob of color going down. And I'm just patting this on. And when you pat it on, it's not just to set it there, it's also to keep it in place, because you don't want this to have like fallout. I keep saying that. Fallout is when the shadow like literally just falls off and like lands on your face. And sometimes it's okay, you can just clean it up, but when you've like just done your face makeup, it's like, it's pretty much the worst thing. Just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Just packing it on. And because we applied a cream shadow before we started this, it's going to really stick on. So keep packing that color on. Like I said, making sure, I mean, you can put it up in your crease if you'd like to. It's just going to be a little difficult to blend it out because metallics, you want them to be strong. You don't really want them to be blended out. That's kind of not the point. Okay, putting my loose shadow away. Alrighty. So the next thing, and this is pretty much the last step, we're just going to take my contour shade, which is the one I used as my blush, and I'm just going to contour my eyes with this. And the reason why I'm using this as opposed to just any other color is because it's the natural contour shade for my face, so it just looks really natural, but also because it's kind of a burnty orangish brown anyway, so it would look really good with this color. And if you can see, my eyes look a hot mess right now, but that's because I haven't blended yet, so don't be upset if you're like, this looks terrible, what's going on? It's because you haven't blended yet. And my bangs are really starting to irritate me. They are like, oh my god. I look so sexy like this. Just kidding, I look like Creeper McGee. Anyway. And then just softly blend it out. And then you can make the crease as intense or natural as you want. I'm going to make mine a little more intense for the sake of the video, and also because this eyeshadow in general is like pretty heavy. And if you can see right here, I got a bit of fallout right there. What you can do for that is, if you have one, take a Q-tip, get it a little wet, and then just run it, like set it on there, and then slowly twist while applying like a teensy bit of pressure, and it'll be gone. Look, that's literally all it takes to get that stuff off. Look at that. Anyway, I'm gonna keep blending. Blending, 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 blending. And it just looks like this. Super cute. Kind of an intense, like, smoky eye, like. Yeah. And this color is also really bright. So, if you're not into, like, bright metallics, and you could always go with, like, just a regular old guy. And metallics don't have to be loose. They can be in a palette or, you know, anything like that. In fact, let me see, is this my, no, wrong one. Here's one I can show you. This green right here. Oh, I did this last time. I should just take it out. This green, this is a metallic color because it has that duochrome like shine to it, just like this eyeshadow does. See it? And I could have done this whole look with that green eyeshadow. I just chose to use this orange one because I have a nice cream shadow that kind of balances it out. And like I said, you can make the blending in the crease as soft or light as you want. Also, I didn't do my eyebrows, Sorry about that. Now you guys can see how freaking terrible my eyebrows are when I don't fill them in. But yeah, just blending that out. And now you can see how much better it looks. It's, this look itself, like especially with these colors, looks better when it's kind of messy, but really you can do whatever you like. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is just apply a white eyeshadow or eyeliner, this guy, in my waterline because this look is kind of heavy on the eyes, so I want to open my eyes back up just a little bit. This is optional, but honestly, I really recommend getting a white eyeliner if you don't have one because, I mean, I use it in every video. There's so many uses for a white eyeliner. It's kind of crazy. And then, what am I doing now? Okay, I'm going to take my gel eyeliner with an eyeliner brush and just apply some eyeliner. The usual. Nothing crazy. And eyeliner at this point is not necessary, but I would recommend it because you just did some crazy stuff on your lid, so the attention is going to be on your lids, and it's going to take away from your lashes. And lashes aren't really a big deal, but they do frame the shape of your eye. So, like, for me, especially since I am kind of messing with the shape of my eye, I personally need to make sure I go back in and fix up my lash line with some eyeliner. But you could also do that by applying a dark eyeliner in your tight line if you don't like wearing lashes, or if you don't like wearing eyeliner. The thing is though, is that unless you get like a super awesome one, like a super awesome eyeliner, it's going to transfer onto your waterline. And if like you just put white eyeliner like I did, then that's kind of against the point. But just apply eyeliner however you'd like to. And like I said, since this eyeshadow is kind of heavy, you could go with no eyeliner. You could go with what I'm doing, which is this like a really like neutral, like barely there eyeliner. Or you could go crazy and do like a full like winged eyeliner, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could do all of that. Up to you. I'm just doing a little bit because this eye makeup is somewhat heavy, and I just realized that it's not even. Okay, that's good enough for now. I don't really care that much right now. Okay. So, the last step, on the eyes anyway, is going to be curling your lashes and putting on mascara. Okay, so the last thing is going to be to do something with your lips. I am going to be applying this pink lip tint just to give my lips some color without it being like crazy. And this lip tint is like just a tiny bit of a brighter version of my own lip color, which is pretty cool because it looks really natural. It just kind of fills out the shape of my lip without me having to do much work at all. See? Just like that. And then I'm going to apply my favorite lip gloss. This is a Hard Candy lip gloss and Mouthing Off in the color Heartbreaker. Looks like this. It's just like a really nice pink shine. It has like a blue-purple kind of shine to it, which flatters my skin tone. But this lip gloss stays shiny and soft all day long. Like, Hard Candy, 4 for you, Hard Candy. Okay, so that is it. That is everything that I do for this look. So, thank you so much for watching. Like always, questions, comments, concerns, leave them below or in my ask box at beauty2wisgalore.tumblr.com. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this and it was helpful, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!